Hi Leo, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. I am really happy you are here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your February 2023 love messages reading. Love messages and song messages from your person, from their higher self. Also your love tarot reading. And usually oracle cards too. So let's see what wants to come in. I have a lot of decks shuffled around me, ready to go. So we'll see where I am drawn today. Leo, all the goods are down below. Links to thetarotcloset.com, my music website. I also just launched my Patreon, guys, where, I will be going live every week, giving you free readings, as well as offering you readings that, of course, that I channel and upload for you that won't be anywhere else. Private community, lots of stuff going on over there. It's brand spanking new. So come on over and say hi. By the way, please consider liking today's video and subscribing to the channel if you have not. It really does help us grow here at the Tarot Closet. It's more important than you realize. So thank you so much in advance. Also, by the way, down below are the playlists if you would like to cross-watch another zodiac sign. If you are on a twin flame journey, I have very long twin flame readings down there. This is not a twin flame reading. I just really bring in whatever is coming through. So oftentimes your energy does come through. But if you would like to watch specific readings, twin flame readings in general, those are also below. I will also link all the decks that come into the reading today. And I think that's it. All right, guys, I want to show you what is going on here. In the cut deck, Leo, you're here in the Seven of Fire today, the Seven of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is also Mars energy. Interesting. Mars is the beginning and the end. That's also bringing in Aries, also Scorpio. It's the energy that's around you. It's kind of how people do things, how your person does things. It's the planet of action. Can also be the planet of aggression. It's the drive behind something here. We're also seeing the Three of Fire. The Three of Fire is the Sun in Aries. Has somebody here recently had some kind of epiphany? Maybe. We're just coming out of the full moon. We're still feeling that energy if you're watching this in real time. If you're not, it's not the point, because whatever's coming through is for you. You're here for a reason. But the Three of Fire, the Three of Wands, is possibly somebody who wants to move forward and take this to another level. This can be including travel, but this is also about the journey of love. And I'm just looking at this and I'm noticing something here. Yeah, so I don't know about you, but how did you remember it? When I grew up, to remember northeast, south, and west, we used to say, never eat shredded wheat. It's heading east here. Interesting. We can see this divinely guided connection, and that almost looks like, a kind of a victory wreath around, or is this a reunion wreath around it? I don't know, guys. Let's get into the reading. But the Seven of Wands, so the person that you're thinking of, Leo, it can be that they're a little self-defensive, but I also think you are. You might be feeling really hurt from something that happened here. Let's see, guys, okay? Let's see if they come back also into the reading, whether it be physically or just the energy. What is going on with Leo and the person, the specific person they have arrived here for today? Can you tell us more? Look, it's showing itself again. Also, the King of Swords. This is the King of Air. This is somebody who has been thinking a lot, I feel like, about what they want to say. That's been in their head here. This is King energy, guys. They have a mask on, so that's interesting. This, by the way, is Gemini and Mercury. Gemini energy and Mercury. And Mercury, of course, is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Is this somebody who's been thinking of communicating and now will? Let's see, guys. Because this is somebody also here in the Three of Fire who might want to talk things out, is what is coming through for me. Oh, there's something trying to reveal itself down there. I feel like I need to look. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look, the Empress. Oh, okay. Interesting, guys. The Empress is Venus energy. It's the planet of love, the planet of mind. There's the 3 again. Also Taurus energy, by the way. Divine timing. Is it time for somebody? Because this is telling me that somebody's emotionally available. This can be somebody you're with already. This can be the person you came for. It can even be somebody around you that you're not realizing. I think this is your person. This is somebody who's opening up. And there's kind of a re-spark here. And by the way, this is connected to the 5th chakra. This is somebody who wants to speak the truth. Okay, so the King of Swords found its way into your reading. Let's see if the Empress is coming back and the 3 of Wands, because I feel like you're, okay, so this just slid off. I feel like your person is, if they haven't already communicated with you, it's something that looks like it's going to happen. The Empress and the 3 of Wands showing themselves again. Yeah, this is looking really likely, guys. Let's get the rest down by hand. Let me just make a little room. I always forget how big this deck is every time. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card or cards. It may be. I hope. That's too many. It's the 2 of Fire. So that's bringing in Aries again. And it's also somebody making plans here. Making plans, going on the move here, guys. Are you waiting to hear from your person? It can be, it's not going to be for everybody, but this is also about making a choice. This is the overall energy. So you're both here. And by the way, the giraffe is connected to the divine. They can see above the clouds. They can see things that we can't see here. Interesting. All right, let's see what's going on in your reading, guys. And I got to make this, fix this mess here. I realize it's a little bit messy. What's going on in your first placement? It came back. It came back. And it also came back with the Hermit card. Okay, interesting. This is Virgo energy. Also Mercury energy, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Look, the King of Air, the King of Swords wanted to come down. It's in your partnership placement. This is very much your person here. They've been thinking for a long time, I feel like, what they want to say, because they're being really strategic here. In the King of Swords, this is somebody who wants to make sure they say the right things. Yeah. Okay, so this is for me, this is communication. And is it going to be a decision between the 2 of you? What is that decision going to be? This is the Wands energy, guys. It's the fiery energy. It's the idea of love. It's the energy of love. It's also the passionate energy, I want to say. And we see the 3 of Fire. How many times did we see it now? A lot. This is Aries energy again. And it's the Wands as well. Here. The energy of love, the idea of love. So this person has been thinking a lot, I feel like, about coming and what they want to say. And it can be that they're on the move here. And by the way, the 3, of course, is also divine timing, but that's also the divine, which we see here as well. So is somebody having some realizations about you being meant to be together? Because going into Hermit card energy is somebody who needed some clarity. Here's the thing. It's the first placement. It can be all you. It can be all your person. It can be both of you. For me, this is very much your person today. This is where your person has been, I feel like. I don't know how long. How long has your person been in there, guys? Because it does come through that this is your person's energy. It's really strong. Your person has been trying to, figure out maybe how to bring some truth to you, how to talk. Just really calculated here in the King of Air. Just really thinking about how are they going to, quite strategic about it. But we see in the first placement that I feel like they've kind of come out of the Hermit card energy. They're all connected here. The Hermit, the Three of Wands, and the King of Air. This is somebody who wants to communicate, who's been thinking about it for a while, trying to get clear about how they feel, but also what they want to say, being clear about what they want to say. And also, yeah, connecting here, the spiritual illumination, your person connecting with what is this connection I feel like? How do I feel? And how do I feel about my person? And how can I bring this to them? And what is it that they're bringing forward? Okay, so it's the Ace of Water. That is the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Really emotional energy, guys. This can be somebody who's coming here. My gosh, could this maybe be the decision? We're going to see what's going on. Is this somebody who, yeah, has maybe recently asked you a question? Or can be? Now here's the thing. The Ace of Water can be a marriage proposal, okay? Let's not jump the gun here. And it's not going to be for everybody anyway, guys. It's just, it never is, you know? These are, your person has free will, you have free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change, okay? This is a tarot reading and the future is not fixed, so things can change here. For some of you, that can be the case, but either way, there is a proposal energy, and that can simply be somebody just putting something forward, whether it's a message or a phone call. For me, this is somebody who really wants to talk to you. And is there going to be some kind of decision here between the two of you making a choice? And what is that choice? Is it to see the future? What's going on long term here? Is somebody maybe asking somebody to get married? For some of you, yeah. Again, it's not going to be for everybody. But this is really clear that your person has been wanting to get clear themselves and now offer some clarity and come forward with something here. What is it? Well, these cards are driving me crazy. Oh, it's the Tower card. But I got to tell you something. This is coming down in regard to your person because this is about, I want to say, expect the unexpected here. My gosh, you guys, this is about getting to the root. This is about getting to the root of the problems. And by the way, it's also somebody here coming and being honest. Okay, yeah. We saw the Empress. By the way, look, the Seven of Fire came back, but it came in reverse. It came in reverse. So this is somebody who, look, has had trouble here coming to you with the truth and being honest. Can it be in combination with the Seven of Fire, the Seven of Wands in reverse, that this person is having trouble coming? Yeah, but I feel like this is more about where they were. They were having trouble coming because they were either not in the Hermit card energy yet, or they were still there, excuse me. But this is what's going on for me here now, that this person wants to communicate and make some kind of offer, okay? But this Tower card is not what you think, guys. This is your person that you're here for. And this is your person also thinking about it, and we see that. This is your person wanting to be honest. We saw it in the Empress energy too. I feel emotionally ready to open up, emotionally available and coming and saying some truth to you, some truthful, some kind of offer here or conversation. It can simply be a conversation, but they're on the move. In the King of Swords and the Three of Wands, the Three of Fire and the King of Air. With this Ace of Water, look at this. The two of you, guys, this is about the two of you righting some wrong here because your person has had a hard time being honest. We can see that. It's really clear that they were not strong enough, maybe is not the right word, but kind of. It's yeah, the energy of somebody here that wasn't really sure what to say or what they wanted or how to be honest and how maybe to admit to something here. That is what is coming through in the Tower energy today. This Temptation card, guys, this is Not surprising at all. This is the Devil card. Saturn energy, Capricorn energy. It's Saturn energy, guys, okay? So, yeah, this is somebody who has maybe, well, I gotta say, has maybe done something here that's not great. Look, it's right here in connection with the Tower card. Of somebody maybe not wanting to be honest about it. Was there an infidelity? Possibly. Whatever's going on here, I feel like they want to make peace. Now, this is Saturn energy, so this is telling us that, yeah, your person maybe wasn't strong enough to tell the truth about this, okay? But this is also bringing in Venus for me, the planet of love. And I just feel like this is about a truth that your person wasn't able to come forward with, guys. That they're coming forward with now. It's, oh yeah. It's the Ten of Water. This is the Ten of Cups. This is Mars and Pisces energy. And Mars, again, is connecting us to you. Or connecting us, to Aries. And also Scorpio, the beginning and the end. And Mars is a planet of action. It's, yeah, it's the energy around. It's how you're doing something here. Courage and the drive. And are there any conflicting energies? Yeah. The conflicting energies for your person here are, it's like playing poker, guys, is that they've had a hard time being honest with you. This is somebody who, what went on in this temptation card? It's pretty strong indication in this deck that for some of you, this is involving another person, whether this is really far back, current energy, whatever it is. Does this person feel kind of guilty and shameful? Yeah, look, they're wearing the mask here. I feel like this is somebody who's laying it all out. Oh my gosh, Leo. Here with maybe a really super big offer or just an offer. And then there's a decision here. Where is this going? Oftentimes you can come through in this energy. I feel like this is your person here because there's that mask again in the King of Air. Look. They're wearing it here still. It's like, and gender is not about gender, guys. This person here has guilt over something that happened, something they were not able to tell you that I feel like they're coming to tell you now. Whether that's another person, whatever, okay? How they feel, ghosting, what was going on here? That's not super clear. There can be some ghosting, I will say that. But this is your person. They're getting up here, okay, ready to tell the truth. We saw that in the Empress. We saw that in the Empress energy of somebody who's emotionally available, opening up in another way, speaking the truth. And this is somebody who's been thinking about it for a long time. Very strategic about it. But it took before they were getting into the Hermit energy, being in the Hermit energy, and coming out of the Hermit energy to even say this. And it's the Ten of Water here, guys. The Ten of Cups. This is kind of the everything outcome. Look. There's something there. That's the thing that has held us back. That they need to be honest about. What is that? What is that in order to have this new cycle? They have to get up here and admit to this. They have to admit because there's been the truth. They have to get literally, as I said, to the root of the issue here and be honest about it. You guys have to have a discussion. It's just so incredibly clear. When I talk about the root of the issues, it's interesting. This is an apple, you know? And I don't know why. It's just connecting for me in that way. But this is somebody who, yeah, guys, but wants to get honest here. This is somebody who wants to be honest. And by the way, I know this is wild. For some of you, it can be something that's coming into your life or maybe your person's life. I don't generally talk about pregnancies here, and I'm not going to. But we saw the Empress card. We're seeing the Ace of Water, and that comes through for me, I know. And the Tower energy. Not going to be for everybody. Can't even be, wow, that's connecting in some way for some of you with this Temptation card. But I'm going to leave it at that. But this person, because it's not going to be for everyone. Yeah, wasn't able to be honest. And I feel like they're coming here now with the truth. They're coming here with the truth. Leo, this is so goosebumpy. Wanting this, but this has to be dealt with. This is the root. This is the issues. They need to get up here, and we see them in the King of Air. Great. They need to take off the mask here. That's what needs to happen. Is come up off here and own up to whatever truth or that you're not telling or lie that you told. Or why are the cards all crazy? Sorry, guys. I need to look up at my monitor to see. Yeah, because they've been thinking about it and they're ready. Are you ready to hear it? And what is this decision that's coming out of that? Guys, it's a really passionate energy that you have with this person. There's a lot of attraction here. But this person is also, yeah, maybe was being a little naughty. It's not going to be for everybody. It's in the naughty corner, guys. And by the way, the naughty corner has just evolved over time. It's not always that they're being naughty. It's just where their energy is the strongest. But for some of you, that is quite literally what's going on. It's not for everybody that it's that kind of naughty, but it can be. Either way, they just haven't had the courage to own up to something. And they're still kind of hiding behind their mask. So are they 100% in this king energy? Maybe not, because we see the mask still here and we still see them feeling guilty and trying to get up the courage, which they couldn't do in the Tower energy. But that's the thing. This energy we're in right now is really kind of expect the unexpected energy, guys. It's changes coming out of nowhere. Not just from the full moon that we just came out of in Leo, the sun, the conscious, illuminating the subconscious, the moon, bringing everything to light. That goes on for a while, not too long. But that's just the energy right now, astrologically speaking, I want to say to you, of just expect the unexpected. Things just kind of happening out of the blue. So yeah, it can be that this person is coming here out of the blue. By the way, just a little side note, it will not be for everyone. If you are an Aries watching this, there is a really interesting energy with the overall energy, the Four of Cups of the mermaid, holding what was kind of an emotional bubble. It's the only way I can describe it. And I just got this hit, intuitive hit, I want to say, as I was talking to you, that for some of you, it's connecting us to Aries. This is almost this bubble here, because somebody was getting an offer there that they're not sure, they're not really caring that much about. Okay, guys, I want to get some oracle and see if we can get in any more information. I kind of want to let me just clarify the Two of Fire a little bit here. It's the overall energy. It is the Two of Wands. So is it you waiting? Is it your person waiting? Did they already make some kind of offer? Send some kind of message? It is the movement that we see here. Are they already on the move? But it's definitely a decision. I feel like it's connected to the Ace of Waters, but I just want to get a little more. Can you tell us a little more about the Two of Fire with Leo? Please show us the card or cards as it may be. Aho. Okay. Oh, it's the Page of Air. Interesting, guys. That's the Page of Swords. Funny enough, this was in the first placement in Aries reading. Okay, so yeah, we already know though that your person has been, I want to say, watching, keeping an eye on for a really long time, but I just also feel like they're on the move here now. And it can be, when the Page of Swords is coming down, that sometimes it might be that there's other people that have been involved here. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. And this is sword energy. So this is transactional, about clarity in relationships, but there's also some conflicting energy. So that's what I'm asking the question about for the Two of Fire. So we already know your person has been conflicted. They can still be a little with the Tower card and the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Fire in reverse. But yeah, because we also see it in the Temptation card that maybe they haven't quite got up yet and got here into the King of Air. So that answers the question for me. Maybe there was somebody reaching out and then they're not following through. This can also be you too, is what I want to say. Not really sure what you want to do. Let's get some oracle and see if we can get any more insight. Possibly, yeah, something maybe that you already knew. We just need to see it. Okay. I just want to show you this. Look, compatibility and connection. What can I say? Is there a message? Is there a love offer? It's the Ace of Water, and it's the connection card. It's champagne, celebration, wrapped this ribbon around with hearts and musical notes, which for me is about making peace here. This is because the compatibility, whatever you decide to do, is high here. I gotta say, Leo, it just is. And we know that your person here was not coming with the truth. But it's possible that they are now. We see it in the Ace of Water and kind of this expect the unexpected. Your person being honest about what went on here in this Temptation card, which is the Devil card. Still a little bit conflicting with that mask still on and the King of Air, but yeah. So it can be for some of you that this Ace of Water is something really big, okay? Can also be this message that we see here, which is funny because that's the little love message envelope that I use in my idols. Okay, yeah, guys, let's shuffle this and see what's happening. I'm gonna get one more because I don't know, I just felt like they were not really ready. Okay, I'm kind of giving up on this table because I just feel like it's a mess right now. But I don't really care. It's not what's important. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the card or cards as it may be. Aho. Oh, okay. It came back, guys. The compatibility card came back. So regardless of what has gone on, maybe that's why this feels like after, all this time and waiting around for this person and them not being honest and coming with the truth now, that this feels like it might be a hard decision, the conflicting decision that I feel here, because when things were good, they were really good with you, Leo. But something definitely went on here. But when things were good, they were really good. Compatibility is high here. Look at that. That's yours. Okay, but yeah, it's imbalanced. It's the yin-yang in reverse. That's not surprising at all to see that, I mean, it's just clear here. And even now, if this person has come or not, it's not resolved. Oh, wow, guys. Okay, it's the Soulmates card. So this person is a soulmate. Oh, there's the butterflies, the transformation look. Soulmates come in many forms, romantic or otherwise, and they come into our lives for a reason. For some of you, I feel like this might even be bringing up somebody that you didn't come here for, interestingly enough. They come in, there's a lot, but there's a particular kind of amount for people. And they come in and help us complete goals and lessons, reach them. Sometimes they can come in and they can come out. That is the case here, but this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate returning. This is a soulmate returning. How about I say that? Because you can't have more than one, but this is this particular person. The Rainbow Reviver. For me, this is about hope, and these balloons are about rising above the conflict here. This is also messages from the divine, guys, and lightening your heart, I want to say. So it can be that there's a message coming in here, simply speaking the truth finally. Yeah. And that's the offer. Maybe we saw that. Where did it go? Yeah, it didn't come back, but we saw that in the little love note. So it can be that it's simply a message and there's a decision for you, whether you're making it now to keep or for come back to later, whatever that is. But this is the Ten of Water, guys. This is the Ten of Cups. This is kind of everything. So your person does think about it and they also feel like they blew it. There's a lot of regret here for not being honest with you. Being clear about how they felt, being clear about what happened here. Because this is what they wanted. It's just super clear. They've had a lot of time to think about it in the Hermit energy. Yeah, of maybe, did they lose you forever? Are you going to accept whatever's in this pearl? What does that offer? What is the seahorse bringing? Because you're also trying to get clarity here. Look, you're listening to messages from the divine. This is a giraffe, which connects directly with the divine. Seeing things clearer. You're trying to rise above all the indecision and the conflict and see things and make a decision for yourself. You also have your lantern out. It's kind of like your person is out of the hermit energy. And in some ways, you never really went in, but there is that energy that comes through here with the lantern, trying to see through this, really trying to say, okay, like trying to get some clarity for yourself and make a decision, because for some of you, it's really big. But the Rainbow Reviver, this is hope for me, guys, that you will rise above this conflict. This is a soulmate. What you do is what you do, okay? Always know that you are worthy of love and returning of love. And if you're feeling like my decision is to go, then that's your decision. You trust yourself, your intuition, your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels. What hope is being restored here with the Rainbow Reviver? It's going to be different for everyone, but look, it's up here connected to the divine, rising above all the indecision. It's sort of like you got off the zebra and went up here. Said, okay, I know what I want to do now. Yeah, and might even be taking this risk because you're sitting here on a swing, suspended, you know. Guys, wow. Okay. I'm going to bring in love messages. These are messages from their higher self, love messages from your person, Leo. What do you want to say to your Leo? I did not expect to fall so in love with you. Yeah, it's here. What you see online is a lie. I am not okay. That's also bringing in the Page of Air. Interesting. Okay. I write messages that I never send. So can it be, what was that card, guys? Connection that we saw with the letter. I think that's a lot of past energy, but here it's still kind of expect the unexpected. So it's still a little bit indecisive. It's still a little iffy. It's somebody trying to get the strength, is what I want to say, which they did not have here. I feel like they're coming with the truth and opening up in a different way. Okay, so, but I do feel like they wrote some messages that were not sent. This can also be some of you. Oh, okay, yeah, these are yours. I was about to say the middle is what's generally going on. And yeah, look, I'm sending you a message. Okay, so this can be about a message, for sure. I mean, that came through. I feel so much guilt for what I did. Leo, that's the Temptation card. That's the Tower card too. I mean, it's the Tower card catty corner. So it's something that changed everything here. But it's also coming to us here. For me, the energy I'm feeling is that they want to be honest about it and talk about it here. They were afraid to, but I feel like it's still a little bit iffy, but they just got to get that mask off and come. There is a lot of guilt, and that is your person in the Temptation card. The imbalance here, yeah, it's the yin-yang energy. And it's strange because, yeah, your person is really strong here of just kind of draped over it because they've had a lot of realizations in the Hermit card energy. A lot of light came in, guys. They connected with their crown chakra here in the King of Swords. And this is literally connecting with the crown chakra. This gold leaf is about letting light into your world and connecting with the crown chakra, thinking about things, understanding them, and then knowing them. And then coming up with the solutions, I want to say. And it's also connecting to the sun. This horse, your God, your goddess, the universe. It's just so clear that they've had some kind of epiphany here and feel bad and guilty and have been scared, but want to come with the truth. It's still a little wobbly because they know what this is. Soulmates are not always life partners. That is true. But this is something your person is having a realization here. It hurts my heart that we can't be together. And these were sticking off. And then we're going to get some song messages. It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times. When you feel my energy, it's because I'm thinking of you. Okay, I'm going to bring in some song messages. Let me see the deck that I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm going to stay here. What do you want to say to your Leo through song? Can be your song comes down with your person. Can also be that you don't like the songs or you've never heard of them. It's about the message, the sentiment in the song, or messages also that resonate with you, that might trigger you even, that I just won't know because it's between you and your person. Now all the stars have gone, faded into cracks of dawn, and I'm still waiting here, waiting Nora Jones. Is that you waiting up here? The Rainbow Reviver right here with the Ten of Cups. It's your person. If I could, then for some of you, there was already a message. Maybe they're waiting. It's not going to be for everyone. If I could, I would. Then I'll go wherever you will go. Way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. Wherever you will go, the calling. If any of you collect heart rocks, hello, out there. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I have really itchy eyes, by the way, guys. I'll still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. Gravity, Sarah Bareilles. Wow, yeah. It kind of feels like an aligned energy there in many ways. But you're thinking more, I just feel like you're a little more sensible, maybe, than this person. It's not going to be for everyone, but it's what came through, guys. Now I know I've met an angel in person. Perfect. Ed Sheeran. They've had a lot of light bulbs go off. I got to tell you, they're seeing things. My eyes are just so itchy right now. It's the third eye, guys. Opening here. It's your person out of the Hermit card energy. Coming out of it here. Coming up from this temptation apple. They took a bite out of. What was that? Dishonesty, what was it? An action, words, maybe words, but it can also be that they're talking about it now. That's what's coming through. I loved you with a fire red. Now it's turning blue. And you say sorry like the angel heaven let me think was you, but I'm afraid. Apologize, Timbaland. Yeah, here's the thing that comes through with that is the fear and the apology that they know here. There's regret and apologies here. And they've been thinking about it a long time and trying to figure out how to come. And by the way, it's really goosebumpy as I say it. It won't be for everyone, okay? But we're coming up on Valentine's Day here, and sometimes people make these grand gestures. It can be that there is a grand gesture going on here. Can even just be a message here. We see that. I'm sending you a message. For some of you, this might be a proposal, trying to get into that 10 of Cups, 10 of Water. I know that's not for everyone, but that just came through for somebody. Okay, and that's it. I'm going to bring charms today. It's been a while, guys, hasn't it? Yeah, let's keep it here. I do not look. Okay, so there are letters, numbers 2. Oh, a fairy, that's fate. Oh, look, there's the fairy holding this little ball I talked about here in the Ace of Water. Oh, fated connection. My gosh, you guys, look. Okay, so this is a connection to the divine for me. It's a bridge. Look, you're both here. You're connected spiritually. It's just the way it is. But also, are you going to cross that? And are you guys is somebody going to cross over completely here? We see the 2 of Fire. We saw the 3 of Fire, 3 of Wands a lot. Is this your person crossing over? Are you meeting in the middle? Is it you? You're both here. And here you are. Look. It's the partnership, duality, balance. Here's you. Yeah, they're going to have to work for this, I feel. It's you, the unicorn energy. This is your strength. This alligator, crocodile alligator. For some of you, that's going to even be the region that you're in. What is this? Why can't I understand what this is? Let me look at this. Is it leaves? I think it might be leaves, which is about change. It also might be a bird here. What do you guys think? And that's a messenger, so it can be a message. We already know that. But it's also spirit messages. Your person has been listening. You are too. Look, you're trying to get clarity here and listen to your heart. I feel like you are, yeah, because we just had our Leo full moon, Leo, you know, and my eyes are so itchy, guys. This is Aries energy, by the way, but I feel like you're here. And that's, again, that's the conscious lighting up the moon, the sun lighting up the moon, the subconscious, and seeing things differently. So you're really trying to get some clarity here about what's going on. What is this offer? What do I want to do here? That's you connecting, and that's spirit sending you messages, trying to help lighten your heart. Here's an L. That fairy, I can't believe it. That faded connection. Here is a W. It's that seahorse holding that pearl here. And also what I saw for, what might connect for some of you in Aries reading. It won't be for everyone. This is good luck. It's also new beginnings and fertility. So that can be fertility in that way, that something's going on, and that I'm not going to go into that here in my reading. But an elephant is pushing through obstacles. Here, also very family oriented. Is someone you were going to have a family with, or you still want to? Either way, this is also, elephants are Taurus. And this connects us to the Empress, which we saw earlier, which is, I feel your person speaking the truth, guys, opening up emotionally, being a lot more emotionally available. Are they going to go like this? And walk here over the bridge? They'll probably do like more like this, huh? And are you going to be there? That's you, look. I'm getting silly now, but here's the strength. Here's the faded connection. Here's the strength. Here's the two of you. Above you, look. I feel like they're going to have to fight for this. We see this separation. There's spirit. All right, Leo. That's your reading today. I wish you love, light, all things good, guys. All things good. I look forward to seeing you at another reading. All the links are below. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't. It really helps us grow here at the Tarot Closet. I've been away for a long time, just kind of in and out, but I'm really back now. So yeah, thank you. I'll see you at another reading. Bye for now.